So let's solve this math problem together. We have m squared minus m cubed equal to 3 over 64. So let's start by moving this fraction over to the left to have m to the power of 2 minus m to the power of 3 minus 3 over 64 is equal to 0. So for this 3 over 64, we have minus 3 over 64 to be equal to minus 4 over 64 plus 1 over 64. This could also mean when we reduce this by 4, we have minus 1 over 64 by 4, we have 16, and we have plus 1 over 64. So we'll be using this fraction in place of this. So this equation becomes m to the power of 2 minus m to the power of 3 minus, we have 3 over 64, which is equal to this. So we have 1 over 16 plus 1 over 64, and is equal to 0. So we have m squared minus m to the power of 3 minus, we can reduce this fraction to have 1 over 4 all squared, plus we have 1 over 64, which is 1 over 4 all to the power of 3, and is equal to 0. So we have uniform powers here. We have power 2, and we have power 3 here. So we'll group it together to have m to the power of 2 minus 1 over 4 to the power of 2 minus m to the power of 3 plus 1 over 4 to the power of 3, and is equal to 0. So let's recall that our a squared minus b squared is equal to a plus b times a minus b. So for this fraction, this fraction becomes m plus 1 over 4 times m minus 1 over 4 minus, we have m cubed minus 1 over 4 to the power of 3, or equal to 0. But when we have a cubed minus b cubed, this is equal to a minus b times a squared plus b squared plus a times b. We have m plus 1 over 4 times m minus 1 over 4 minus, we have a minus b here. That means we have m minus 1 over 4, and we have a squared, so we have m squared plus we have b squared, which is 1 over 4 squared, plus ab, we have plus 1 over 4m. Now when we look at this equation, we realize that m minus 1 over 4 is common among the two. So we factor it out to have m minus 1 over 4 times, we are left with m plus 1 over 4 minus, we are left with m squared, our 1 over 4 here, we have 1 over 16 plus our 1 over 4m is m over 4, and this is equal to 0. So we have m minus 1 over 4 times, we have m plus 1 over 4. Opening this bracket, we have minus m squared minus 1 over 16 minus m over 4, and is equal to 0. So we have m minus 1 over 4. We have minus m squared. We'll group like terms together to have plus m. We have minus m over 4. And we have plus 1 over 4 minus 1 over 16. And is equal to 0. So this will give us m minus 1 over 4. We have minus m squared. Resolving this fraction, we have 4 as the denominator. So we have 4m minus m. Plus, we resolve this as well. We have 16. We have 4 minus 1. Is all equal to 0. This gives us m minus 1 over 4 times minus m squared, plus we have 4 minus 1, which is 3m over 4, plus 3 over 16, and is equal to 0. So this simply means that m minus 1 over 4 is equal to 0, and minus m squared plus 3m over 4 plus 3 over 16 is also equal to 0. Resolving this linear equation, we have that m is equal to 1 over 4. So we've gotten the first value of m. Now, resolving this, we have a quadratic equation here. But let's multiply through by minus 1. We have m squared minus 3m over 4 minus 3 over 16 is equal to 0. So let's multiply through by 16 so we can eliminate this fraction. So we have 16m squared minus 3m over 4 times 16 minus 3 over 16 times 16, and is equal to 0. So we have 16m squared. 16 divided by 4, we have 4. 4 times 3, we have 12m minus 3 is equal to 0. So our a is equal to 16, our b is equal to minus 12, and our c is equal to minus 3. So using the quadratic formula, we have m to be equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, all over 2 times a. So when we impute our values here, we have m to be equal to b is minus 12. We have minus 12 to the power of 2 minus 4 times 16 times minus 3, all over 2 times 16. So we have m to be equal to negative times negative. We have a positive 12 plus or minus square root of 12 to the power of 2. We have 144. We have negative and negative, so we have a positive number. Multiplying through this number, we have 192 all over 32. So we have m to be equal to 12 plus or minus, adding this up, we have 290, 336 all over 32. We have m to be equal to 12 plus or minus. We can split these numbers into 2 to have 16 times 21 all over 32. So this simply means that m is equal to 12 plus or minus root 16 times root 21 all over 32. And our m is equal to 12 plus or minus the square root of 16 is 4, and we have root 21 all over 32. We have m to be equal to, we have a common factor here, which is 4. We factor it out to be left with 12 divided by 4. We have 3 plus or minus root 21 all over 32. Our m is equal to 4 into 32. We have 3 plus or minus root 21 over 32 divided by 4. We have 8. So we have m2 to be equal to 3 plus root 21 over 8. And our m3 is equal to 3 minus root 21 over 8. So we've gotten the 3 values of m. Thank you for watching to the end of this video. Subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our solutions.